Something in life that happens, and it's something that will never stop happening, is the inevitableness of change. Whether you're growing up, transitioning from youthfulness to adulthood, no matter what it is, going to new jobs, graduating high school, graduating college, having a kid, change is inevitable. Eventually, no matter what happens, there's always going to be change in your life. And a lot of people don't like change, and a lot of people are very hostile against change, and they don't want things to change. They want things to stay the same forever because they get real comfortable. Let me tell you why change is a good thing. Change is one of those things that has to happen in life, and it's never going to go away, so you might as well accept it now. But if things never change, life would get pretty boring. And as much as it can be comforting, do the same thing every day and all that, how are you supposed to grow as a person if you don't ever allow your life to change, especially for when it's for the better? There's going to be times where it's going to be hard, and the things that change are not going to be the best thing for your life, but sometimes it could be a blessing in disguise, and you just don't know. Something that I want to talk about is why you shouldn't be afraid of change. When things change throughout life, it's just the natural cycle. People die, you lose friends, you go to new jobs, you move locations. There's always going to be some aspect of your life, no matter how hard you try, that will change, and that's okay. It's something that is going to happen. It's part of life, and you can't let it deter you from your ultimate plan or of whatever that is going to be. And I want you guys to try to take something and embrace change. I want you to try to, try so hard to keep things the same, because if things never change, then, life will stay stagnant, and you'll sit there and eventually get tired of it. No matter how comfortable it can be, it can be real miserable to go through life and never have anything change at all. I have went through some friendships this year already, and have had to move jobs, and it's only the first month, guys. That's crazy to think. But I'm embracing the change. I'm ready to see what the new chapter will bring, even though sometimes it can be hard, and because nobody likes change. Sometimes we just want stuff to stay the same forever, but it's just not gonna happen. It's something that's just definitely not gonna happen. And over time, when you can learn to embrace that change, I think that things will come better and easier. I think that you won't stress as much about when things do change, because if you can learn to live with it and learn to embrace it, it can become a beautiful thing. And you can learn to let go of any resentment you hold towards anybody or a job or anything like that. If you can get comfortable with, you're only going to amplify your life. You're only going to do better at life, because you're not sitting there stuck and dealing with the same stuff all the time. If you embrace the change, you'll be able to do whatever you need to do, and it won't ever feel like you're losing everything. When things change in life, just know that it's part of it. It's kind of the same thing as getting old, and I want everybody to understand. And even if you already are comfortable with it, then I guess this video is for other people. But when you embrace the change, it can lead you to a lot of really good things, lead you to a life that you never thought you would have had. It can really turn out to be some of the best things that can ever happen to you. I know whenever I was experiencing change recently, when I had lost my job, it was hard, trying to start the business that I was doing, because I talked about it in another video. I was trading. Ever since I started trading and I started embracing the change and just, kind of letting go of whatever happened and understanding that there's nothing I could do and just let the change come with it, life has been a lot easier, and I've opened myself up to a lot of opportunities and a lot of cool things that would have never happened if I didn't embrace the change. You can't be stuck in the past. You can't not want to move forward. If you never want to move forward and you never want to take it serious and really just let life do what it has to do, things happen for a reason. People get removed from your life, and jobs get removed from your life and all that, and you just got to embrace it. Don't ever think of it as, this is just going to make life harder or all that. Never get too comfortable, because when you get too comfortable, then you put up with stuff that you shouldn't. Lock yourself out from being able to do anything that regards to possibly making more money, to possibly amplifying your life. Try to embrace change. I know I have already said that, and I keep saying that, but you really should. When you embrace change, a lot of good can come with it. And you never know what will end up happening in your life if you just let the change come. And whenever it comes down to it, really one of the best things about life. Because if it stayed the same all the time, who wants that? Who wants to live the same life every day? But yeah, you can literally have your whole life changed in no time at all. You could be sitting there broke, not knowing what the hell's going on, not trying to still figure out what you're doing. And if you were to embrace anything that happens in life and just take it in stride and not take it too serious and understand that it's going to be all right. Embracing whatever it is that comes into your life. You never know the opportunities that'll come with it. Over time, it's just going to get better and better. When you don't allow that to happen and you try to stay stuck, even when you know you should leave that job, when you know you should end that friendship, or you know that whatever's going on in your life just isn't working for you, you need to embrace it changing and all that so you don't get stuck. You don't want to get stagnant. You don't want to sit there and be thinking about whatever it is that you're thinking about, especially if you can do something about it, all because you're too comfortable to want to make that change. You got to embrace it. You got to want to do it. There's no reason to ever get too comfortable. The more you don't let yourself be comfortable with stuff and you actually take that initiative to allow your life to change and allow things to get better, and even if like stuff that changes, I don't know what's about to happen here. Okay, hold on. This dang skeleton. Get the dude. I hate when they got the high ground, dude. They really be tearing you up like that. But embracing that change is what could inevitably get you to that 6-figure income, or get you to that love of your life, or get you to that friend you never thought you'd ever have, or put you in a new location that you end up loving. Especially if you're like in your hometown and you're afraid to leave it, just all because you don't want things to change. I mean, it's okay. Things will change, and you just got to accept it. I don't want to tell anybody what to do, but the best thing that I ever did for my life was just accepting everything that comes with it and accepting anything that can and will happen and just riding the wave, man. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is just ride the wave and work on yourself every day and embrace the change that comes with working on yourself. I really appreciate you guys listening to me rant and talk. If you enjoyed the video, check out other ones on the channel, subscribe, and let me know what else you guys want me to talk about. I'd like to get some questions from you guys. You can put it down in the comments, however, and go to my Instagram, sub2money, and DM me and ask me questions on there. That'd be pretty sick, guys. But if you liked, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys later. And always remember, embrace change. Don't be scared of it. Late.